Hey Bears! This Success Weekly is about the SU or pass fail grading system. We're going to talk about why it might be helpful and how you can decide if it's going to be right for you. Now, the deadline to opt in is Friday, May 29th by 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So, this is the week to really decide and think about, do you need to opt in or are you good with the letter grades? So first, let's talk about some of the FAQs about the SU grading system. Now you can find all this information by clicking the link in our socials bio, Instagram and Twitter. We set up a nice shortcut to help you get to that page. Now, what is SU grading? Well, SU grading is an alternate grading option from the standard letter grades you usually receive for a class. Opting into SU for a course means that your transcript, it's going to show a U, an S, or an S+, depending on the letter grade that you earned. Now, all students are strongly encouraged to check in with us, your trusted advisors, and the Office of Financial Aid, just to learn more about how it plays into your specific situation. So with just a few exceptions, for things like a lot of licensure programs that might require a letter grade, all undergraduate and graduate students may opt in for SU for any spring 2020 course. Now, SU is not going to impact your enrollment status, but it will impact your GPA in some kind of indirect ways, namely because S's and U's, S pluses, don't have a direct impact on your GPA, which we should talk about that a little bit. So, thinking about GPA calculations, this process is nuanced and can be a little intimidating at first. There's definitely some tools in URSA, like the GPA calculator, to help you, but I'm going to break down the actual math behind the process so you understand what's going on. And your success coaches in the Student Success Resource Center are also here to help you calculate what your GPA is going to be. So, first, every letter grade that you earn receives what we call quality points, and these happen on a 4.0 scale per credit hour. So if you take a 3-credit course, you're going to earn 3 times the quality points for that letter grade. If you take, a 5-credit course, you're going to earn 5 times the points for that letter grade. And that's really important when we get to the other side of the calculation too, which is dividing your quality points by your GPA hours, that are on your transcript. And they picture GPA hours, are things that we actually use in your GPA. So incompletes, withdrawals, and other non-letter grade courses, aren't counted in that GPA hour total. So let's go through an example because that's a bit abstract. It's going to be a really simplified example. So during the spring semester, I earned 1 A, really focused on that one class, 2 Bs, 1 C, and then 1 D. So looking at the quality points table, right, an A is worth 4 points times the 3 credits that I got for that class, so 12 points. Bs are worth 3 points times the 3, 9 points. Cs are going to be worth 2 points times the 3, 6 points, and a D is 1 point. So in total, for all of my A's, 2 B's, 1 C, 1 D, I would have earned a total of 39 quality points in the spring semester. Dividing that by the 15 credits that I took, I earned 2.6 for the term, and then that actually brought my 3.0 cumulative down to a 2.87. So let's just see what happens if I take an SU for my D letter grade. So now, instead of earning 39 quality points, I earned 36 quality points. So at first you're like, ooh, but that's less. But keep in mind, we also have fewer GPA hours going in. So it's actually 36 divided by 12 instead of 39 divided by 15. 36 divided by 12 is a 3.0 for the term, which keeps my cumulative 3.0 overall, because now I have 3.0s for the fall and the spring semester. Again, this was a simplified example. A success coach will help you calculate your potential GPA with these different options and also talk about other things like what kind of funding or scholarships do you have, what does your program or degree require, and just answer those other questions to make sure you can make an informed decision on what you want to do with your grades. Now, after you review all of the frequently asked questions and ask a coach or your advisor to clarify anything, you can opt into SU through your URSA account. You'll just go to URSA, click at the bottom for the SU application, Fill in the info, including the CRN for the classes that you want letter grades versus the SU4. Thanks for joining me. This week, I challenge you to read over the SU policy and send that email with your questions to your advisor or your coach. I'll see you next week for another Success Weekly.